hello. Fancy seeing you here. So, I've got about 2-ish hours. Got about 4 days left. So that means perhaps 8-ish hours left. So let's get it going. I did a couple sprite shenanigans this morning. It took way too long to be comfortable sharing. But you'll see it in a moment. Sharing how long it took, that is. So I did that this morning. And then I also tested exporting the game to itch. And it actually worked really well. It was really easy. I just had to hit export, rename a file, zip it up, and then upload it. And it played reasonably well. I mean, I didn't notice any hiccups, but I didn't really test it that thoroughly. So that's something I'll need to look at. But for today, biggest priorities are, there's kind of a lot of sprite work in here. So biggest priorities is level, creation, and design. And then maybe including tutorial text as well. Because I was thinking about it. I know Binding of Isaac. Let me actually show you a quick image. Isaac starting room does something I really like. Images. I just realized the starting room doesn't tell you. Whatever. Swoop. Check this out. Where did it go? It's gone. Okay. So instead, I'm going to bring it over here. Because for whatever reason, swoop. They do this thing where they give you the controls just on the floor, which I quite like. They used to have like the keys themselves, which I will probably do this because I didn't program in a way to change the binds. So, you know. Yeah, this is kind of what I'm envisioning for us, for this. But in, like, it'll be written on the wall. So in our first level, instead of all this blank space, that is still within our camera view. I don't know if you can see this live. But we've got some blank space in our camera view. We can put backdrop wall and then just write like text, like handwrite into a sprite and then just put it here. That says, oh, Otomos walk on their own. And then you can read that while this is happening. So that I think takes away some of the boringness of just watching this happen. And it's a little bit of character. And then for like wall jump, for example, we don't have to say explicitly, oh, you can wall jump, but we can put like drawings on the back if we need to. I mean, this is pretty obvious, honestly. We probably won't need to do that here. This one we probably should. We've got a lot of vertical space here. We could put like, oh, you can make red Otomos jump with F. And then that's the thing. That's the control tutorial. So I like that idea quite a lot, and that'll be very quick to do. I just need to get out my drawing tablet and write in a color that looks good on this backdrop sprite work, because I don't think I'm going to change that, to be honest. I don't think I've got the time for it. So that I will do later, perhaps. Backgrounds for menus. That's just in our menu screen. It's just a gray background right now. And then, yeah, the rest of this we've been over. So today we're doing levels. We're focusing levels. That's the game. That's what we need to do. But first, let me show you my animations. Look at him. He's walking. He doesn't just like T-pose forever now. And we'll watch over here. There's going to be a ledge grab. Don't miss it. Hooah! It's just like a little scuffed. I'm going to be honest. But it's something. And they've got like a falling state, which I quite like. This took me like 3 hours this morning. Don't judge me. And I hacked it into my spaghetti of a character controller. Okay, let's see. Where did we leave off last time? We're working on Raura. Bouncy Bubbles is empty. Graffiti. Right. Also fixed some physics bugs this morning. Or last night. I don't remember, to be honest. But they no longer try to ledge grab each other. And they also no longer create a bubble when they bounce on another bubble. That was something that was happening. So it's actually much more consistent now than it was, which is good. Yeah, I'm also kind of rethinking this level too, because it's like pretty overwhelming, to be honest. And I did see that you're not going crazy. That Otomo did steal the bubble and not leave one of his own. So the way I'm kind of hacking this is I'm putting a static body here. What is happening here? It should be a 0. I know what size are you? Are you not a 0? You're negative 11.5. I guess that's fine. I don't know. So they land on this static body rather than the terrain. And then they bounce immediately, so you don't notice. Yeah. So I think this is too much. It's too overwhelming. So let's change that. I think if I do this, maybe that'll be easier. I don't know. It's like, I don't really know what to focus on with this. It's almost like there's too much. And you're not actually cleaning as much as you could be. Well, I guess it's not bad, actually. Now that I'm playing it. I think once I add particles for soap. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's a good topic to do today. Is particles for status effects. That's something I desperately need. Like, this level would be so much easier if you could tell which Otomos were soapy. Right? Like, they're soapy out of the gate, but once they leave a bubble, they lose that. Ugh. So it would be nice to have that knowledge. Also, I don't know if you can get up to that mid layer. Can you? Oh. You can if you're smart. Oh my god, they don't wait. They don't stand when they're waiting. Hold on. Okay. A couple things we need to do. One, they need to stand when they're waiting. Where's waiting actually used? Oh, we don't actually use it much. Don't judge me. This is what I've been doing for instead of just refactoring it into a state machine. So now, whoa. Okay, something's wrong. Where is my Otomo? Is it not called idle? Or do you not have one? Oh, it's just called stand. Okay. Okay. Whoop. Whoop. Okay, cool. Ah. Sick. And then that's fine. Don't touch this class. That's a scary class to touch. Oh, there was something else I needed to do. Can't get up here. That was one. Particles was another. I felt like I had mentioned 2 things I needed to fix. But what were they? What could they be? Am I really gonna stop the video? Go look back. No, I'll just look at it later. If it's truly important, I'll either remember it or run into it again. Okay. These aren't really that useful, to be honest. So let's get rid of them. I also kind of want to make this asymmetric. I don't know if that's a good idea. Let's put another one here. So how hard are you to get to? Not that bad. I can't help but notice there's no soap bubbles being left behind. If I just let you drop, do you leave one? Yes. Okay, let's reduce the arm time on this guy. And then let's adjust these tiles. Put a couple more here so you can jump from here. Maybe I'd remove that entirely. Wow. Yeah, so you don't leave a bubble if you're too close to the edge. Like you're the center of the Otomo needs to be the center of the Otomo needs to be on solid ground. Oh, also, wait, can you not even leave? You can't even leave it on platforms. That's what's happening. How dare you, first of all? Because I didn't want it to be on. Hold on, I can fix this. Give me soap bubble, maybe? Where would you be? You'd be in soapy status. Because I call this is floor solid. Which checks if it's not an Otomo or the ray has to collide with something. Okay, there's maybe an easy fix. We go here, we do our solid ground ray and we hit it on collision mask 1 and 2. And then we see what explodes. Okay, we can leave a bubble now. But did anything explode? I can't help but notice there's still bubbles when I restarted. Why? Because they're outside the level? That's crazy. Why are they outside the level? Soapy status? Okay, let's... do this. Good thing I checked. So now you should disappear. Yes, okay, you do. Let's do a quick check to see if there's other grid, current level. You get parent. And you do get. Okay, those are fine. Yeah, these are all fine. Okay. Focus, focus, focus. I kind of want to just play through this and see how long it would take me to finish. Yeah, I can't pay attention to all this. Huh. I guess that's fine. Actually, you know what? I quite like it. Because your Otomos get out of sync very quickly. And then it's kind of like a free-for-all on your attention. It's almost like there's always some Otomo coming from some direction and he might be soapy. Ooh. But is it too strict? Maybe. I keep forgetting I can wait too. No! So you'll leave one. Okay. So I'll get my blue guy up there. Okay, so there's a bubble in midair there, but we don't talk about it. How do I get that upper thing? Okay, we left one there. So then we just fall. Okay. Now we get our red guy over there. Wow! Okay. I quite like that, actually. Yeah, good level. Okay, I'm actually really happy with that. Okay, back to Guiding Gray. We don't have anything. Intro to Grime. This one I'm happy with, or reasonably happy with. This one I hate, but it's functional. This one I also don't really like, but it's functional. Let's make sure this still works with the changes. Monk. Oh. Wow. Yes, okay. Well, I didn't really test it. Dude, the walking animation does so much to make it not look scuffed. I'm surprised at how much of an impact it's making. Wow. Okay, cool. I actually kind of want to remove one of the frames on the Otomo's thingamajig, because I don't really like the last one. This guy. Cut that one. And then cut it from here as well. It just doesn't do much for it. Okie dokie. So bouncy bubbles, we need a level that is a platforming with bubbles. And then this one is the guiding gray, which is you're guiding a gray Otomo. And presumably I'll have one as well for your Otomos being painted. Oh, but we'll see. Okay, what do I want from this? I want you to have to... Actually, before we do this, and to let my brain kind of think on it, I want to make particles for the Otomo. So you can tell when he's actually soapy. Particle. CPU particle. You know what? I might not even need a sprite for this. Time. Okay, hold on. You stop. You're making my brain hurt. Okay. 1 second is fine. These are all maybe fine. Drawing. Local chords? No. Emission shape. Do sphere. 32, I guess. Well, that's radius. 16? No, that was fine. We'll do 24. Yes, okay. And also, let's scoot you up a little bit. Okay. Direction, gravity. Much lower. Yes. Okay. Initial velocity. Also, the gravity is too much still. Yeah. Scale? Oh. Ah! Oh my god. Why did that scale so fast? They're still moving so fast. And then this emission shape is also wrong. Okay. Initial velocity, none is fine. Angular velocity. No, thank you. Orbit, nothing. Linear acceleration. Is dampening in there? No, damping is down here. Damping. Sure. Scale. Curve. Curve it down. Okay. I actually want it to be sharper. Yeah, it kind of looks like they're popping now. Okay, we'll scale the smallest ones up a little bit. We'll make it a little bit... What is randomness? lifetime randomness, explosiveness. Honestly, this isn't bad. We can up the particle number. Give me more explosiveness. They're not really moving as much as I'd like them to. Oh my. How did they, what? Damping too high? Damping is still too high. Okay. I kind of wish these were circles. But I guess I would have to do that. Like actually make a sprite for it. I don't know, this seems okay. Sure. So particles. And then in our mess of an Otomo script, I can do like regions, right? How do I do regions? Hold on. It doesn't matter. So particles, CPU particles 2D. Soap. Okay, so you should not be emitting. And then put you up here. In uh-oh. Current status on removal. Right, okay. Oh, we call reset stats. Okay, we can just do that there then. If new status is soap, status soap particles dot emitting was true. Okay, and then in reset stats, we're getting real spaghetti in here. That's okay. There's only 5 days left. How bad could the spaghetti get in 5 days? Ah! Okay, not what I wanted. I want you to be local. Yes, okay. Okay, that's not good. How can I particles dot reset? How can I remove the particles? Do I just set it to invisible? I guess so. Okie dokie. Now they should just disappear. Boop. Can't help but notice they did not disappear. Right, because we don't call it here as well. Okay, cool. And then let's make you a little bit more explosive. Even more explosive, honestly. And then we'll give you, I don't know. I don't want emission lifetime randomness. Is that what I wanted? No. I want lifetime randomness. Maybe? Maybe not. If I just make them more particles. It's also going down way too fast. Okay, now they're not going down at all. I don't really like... Maybe I should lower the lifetime. Make it not as explosive. Okay, and then lower you. Okay, let's actually make you... Okay. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm a little worried about the performance, but I feel like I might not have to be. Well, I mean, it's pretty clear that they're soapy. And then they're not when they leave the bubble. Huh. Okay. I'm satisfied with that. No, now I have to do level design again. No! Okay. I think I should think of this from... I should work backwards. What do I want the player... Hold on, I'm moving my chair. What do I want the player to have to do? I want them to have to place bubbles in the right spots to bounce an Otomo to the end. And they need to avoid putting bubbles and losing the soap status in a place that's inconvenient. And they should be aware that there's a pit of despair. Because that's the only mechanism I have to remove Otomos from play immediately. And not provide like a terrain blocker. I really should create something else. It would make this so much easier if I had like a black hole that if you stepped in, you just vanished. But we do what we can with what we have. Me justifying my laziness when for all intents and purposes, I am like a creator in this world. Okay. Of course, we need a factory. Swoop. You're snapping kind of. That's fine, I suppose. So, I think I want 2 colors of Otomo. One will have access to soap. Hold on. It'll be faster to do this on here. I never know which one of these to pick. I suppose it doesn't really matter. You know what? I can just do 1536 by... What is it? 864 or something? Is the actual canvas on like the resolution I render the game at? That's going to bother me. Let me check. I was right. Okay. Sick. So we have our thing, our camera view. And I'm going to use brown because it's brown. And then we can, I don't know, leave that as is. So we have a factory. And then maybe like a blue factory. And then we have some like soap, right? That's kind of a weird color for soap. Let's use this one. Okay. We have a soap block. So your goal is to get this soap somewhere over yonder. So if you jump, you will leave a bubble and lose the effect. I could make it a sync jump. Like you take the blue guy, you get soap, you go, you fall, you go, you jump, fall. Also, there's a big hole in the center of the world here. I can't forget that one. Can't help but notice I can't erase this. Because I put it on a different layer, like a normal person. Oh, but you need the red guy to get over. So you can't have that. But anyway, you leave a bubble. You go die. The red guy walks over, jumps on the bubble, goes up. Your second blue guy comes over, goes over, jumps on this guy, and then to there. I don't know about this one. It seems too linear and maybe too obvious. Like there's only really one thing to do, right? You get the soap. You don't burn the soap here because you won't have the height to get to the end. So okay, if you don't burn the soap bubble here, then you fall this way. And then maybe the red guy doesn't make it quite far enough. And so you don't make it quite far enough. So the only thing left for you to do is to just do the solution. This is tricky. Okay, here's an idea. I remove this, put it on the wall. Have this guy go left, out of spawn. We can cut all of this. So we have a little more room to play with. But what do you do with that? We could have him fall. Maybe I should make almost like a something like this. Something I was considering was making it so that Otomos, when they're soapy, they don't wall jump. Like they just kind of slip down the wall. I'm not sure how I feel about that. You can go this way. So the level, and then we'll call this play test, I guess. So okay, let's put a flag up here. Okay, maybe we go back even further. You can jump and you can wait with an Otomo. So there's a sense of timing, and you can jump on another Otomo. Oh, you know what would be interesting? So you don't leave a bubble when you land on top of an Otomo. So we could use something about that. So if you... That's interesting. That seems like something we can do for a gear. Yeah, so okay, here's my initial thought. We put like a one-way here that's just high enough for you to leave a bubble, and then we put a gear like in here. Okay, this background is making my eyes kind of burn. Okay. Is this yellow? Okay. Maybe we don't make it yellow. Okay, a little better. I cannot see that. Make it white. Okay. So this would be a gear. So if you can cart the soap over here, you can make your way up to the gear. And of course I put this on the wrong layer. Oh, you put a one-way here. Okay, so that's the gear. So that means we can't use that carting the soap. This might be too obvious. I think I should move it probably somewhere up here. But that remains to be seen. Depends on how the rest of the level pans out. This is hard. No wonder. Okay. Just put things down. You can always erase it. So you get the soap. Maybe you have like a little jump here. Maybe you have like a little wall jump up here. Maybe there's like a hole here that you can fall down. Oh, or maybe, and then maybe put like a platform here. Maybe you can put like a hole here. So you can drop the bubble down. And then maybe that allows you to get this guy up here. And then wall jump up. So your first thing would be just fall, leave a bubble. We'll just put a hole here, just so you can like end your own life, if you so please. The bubble guy will then go, you know. So you'll have a red guy up here. What can you do with that? That means you can make the jump, leave a bubble here. And then this red guy now can get some height. But there's no reason to have the red guy up here at all, right? Because if the blue guy just leaves this bubble here, falls, and then, you know, does his business, then he can make his way over and then just bounce up here himself. So I need a reason to get the red guy up there. And I think that reason is you have another platform up here. So this guy nabs it and then can jump. Oops, I'm drawing this on the wrong. Okay, yeah. So this guy on his third life would follow this same thing. Go up here, jump off, and then make the jump further. So this would just give you the gear, because if you miss this sink, you'll leave a bubble down here, because you'll be soapy, because you just came from the spawner. So I can always mitigate that by doing one of these. Ah! So the red guy will land down here. Should I make it close enough for him to climb back up? I think so, right? If you miss the jump, you should have a chance to recover. I'm drawing on the wrong layer once again. So if you just look at this, red guy can do literally nothing. If you load up this level and you look at this with your eyes and your brain, red guy can do nothing. blue guy has a disgusting amount of options. And actually, now that I look at it, can complete the level himself. He just has to go get soap, go over here, catch this, leave a bubble here, die, come back, jump on the bubble and win. So this needs to be even lower then. It needs to be low enough that a bubble jump can't get you there, but high enough to leave room for you to create a bubble on your own to give you room to wall jump. I feel like I am playing with spacing kind of haphazardly on this image, and trying to recreate this on a grid might be difficult. Or I might have more space than I think. Either way, it's still a blue Otomo's world in this level, which I think makes it too obvious. Because if you load in, okay, red guy immediately discard. He can't do anything. You can't make this ledge. And you also can't make this. You can make this. Which, now that I look at it, is just about the same on this diagram. But, you know. So what are some ways we can make it look like red can do something? Or can we actually just give red some stuff to do? And are there more than one way? Is there more than one way to complete this? So let's say you take red up, you get red up here. You decide, I'm not going to leave a bubble here and jump and sync jump. I'm actually going to take him left. Get soap. So I have two Otomos with soap up here. I can get them both on this. And then what? You can't really do much. Because this bubble doesn't do what you want it to do. So the only thing you can do is leave a bubble here. Is this too easy? Will this be interesting at all? I don't know, man. I don't know. Should I just make it and see? I guess it wouldn't be crazy. Okay. Oh no, this is gonna be a nightmare. Okay, so red and then blue up. Up here, you need to be blue. And then we actually need you to be over a little bit because we're gonna put soap to your left. Inset into the wall. You know how soap is and all that. Okay. What are we gonna do? Put it twice. Okay. Also you need to be left. Okay. Do that, and then we have some space I should just... Oh, I can look at it on my OBS because you're blocked. How do I do this? Can I make you smaller? Are you gonna break? You're telling me the top bar doesn't actually move you? That's psychotic. Okay. This is terrible. Can I put you on my second monitor? Are you gonna have a fit if I do that? Kind of. Yeah, you do. Okay. I guess I'll just memorize it. Okay. What the heck are you, man? Wow! Oh, I didn't know there was a paint bucket. Okay. So it goes down and then right. Please, God, stop. Okay. It goes down and then right. This is where we put the hole to get the red Otomo up. We put path up here with a wall jump. It goes down to here. We have our flag and gear stuff here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Am I missing anything? The one way, right? Yeah, the terrain up here. I think this distance is high enough for you to just do the jump. Maybe you just move all of this over like a little bit. And we move like you over a bit. And then we redo this. Do you again. Shove the gear in here. Oh, you know what? Just put it one way there. Oh, but then you can just jump and grab it. No, no, no. I don't want you to be able to wall jump this. This is getting a little ugly. A little tight on space here. This is too far to wall jump, surely. Okay, let's just test that. Let's put you here. And let's see if the Otomo can grab that. I don't have a flag, and I don't remember what happens if a level doesn't have an objective. Okay, let's add it to our thing. Bouncy. Bouncy bubbles. Okay, so we're running red guy. Okay. Okay, you can just grab it. Not what I want. How far off the ground do I have to be to get a bubble? That's the like real question. So even 2 isn't enough. Is this enough? Surely this is enough, right? Yeah. Okay. So not translating as well as I thought. I might have to lower this whole thing down. Let's see what happens there. Is that enough room to leave a bubble from the blue guy? Yes. Okay. Which is what I want. I don't want that to be... the default behavior, though. Because if you just do nothing, the blue guy will fall and kind of solve it for you. So 2 wasn't enough. Is 3 enough? Whoops. Bumped the mic. I missed it? Okay. Yes, 3 is. What was going on with the blue guy? He leaves a bubble. Dang it, man. I thought I fixed that. Oh, because the downward thing is reading a 2 now. That's so cringe. Okay. Gotta go to bubble. Gotta put you on like 3. And then I gotta go to Otomo. And then I gotta put him to collide with a frickin' 3. Okay. So you do what I want you to do now. Yes. Okay. So I need one ways at this height to get the gear. We know this to be true. So with just this, can I jump and grab the gear? I feel like I can. So let's scoot it. Whoops. Scoot it over a little bit. Maybe even a little more. No, you can't just go grab it. You can just wall jump and grab it though. So it needs to go up a little higher. Okay. Now this should be impossible without a bubble. Yeah. And then it should be very doable with the bubble. Okay. That's what I wanted out of that. Okay. So the gear works as I want, but the level itself is not really what I want. How do I fix that? Also with this here, I need to keep like all of this like this. But then you can just jump from up here to the finish. I wonder if I leave a bubble here, can I jump up, wall jump up here? Let's see. Oh my god. Yes, we know that's possible. Okay. Huh. Okay. No. Okay. So I can get them both. Dude, these controls, I cannot remember what to do. And I made the damn thing. So I think right now this level is not beatable, which is not unexpected. Ah! Okay, leave a bubble there. What is he doing? Why did his animation break? I'm never going to be able to reproduce that. Why did his animation break? Okay, there could be like a dozen reasons. Oh, it's probably because the ledge grab was aborted. Maybe? Take a quick break to eat some spaghetti. I don't even change the animation in here. Why would it stop? That was weird. There's nothing in here that would stop an animation. They're only just changing. So what the heck? It almost feels like it plays itself, which I don't want. Also, I'm pretty sure this Otomo is ledge grabbing. Yeah, he is. But it gets aborted instantly. Yeah. I don't know what to do. You know what? I wonder if this is one where we make you not real. So you can't command this guy. So you just have to set up bubbles. But the problem is, if you're setting up bubbles on a path, there's nothing stopping you from just running that path yourself. Like, why would I need to make this guy go do it when I could just do it myself? Unless you have to guide him to a chair that's necessary to get the height to do something. But then you can just fill the chair yourself. This would only really work if I had some mechanic for like opening a door for a specific Otomo. I guess you could try and set up a sink with this guy. So that means I can get the gear, right? All on my own. Hooah. Okay, didn't jump. Maybe it's easier to wait on this side. But then I have to get him over here first. Oh, I can't leave this bubble here. So let's wait for him to pass. We'll quickly drop, leave a bubble, race him. Okay. We land on his head. Hooah! To keep our bubble. And we've done it. Hooah! Woo! That was kind of sick. So what can I do now to... Maybe I should just put the flag there and call it done. So how can I do something similar, but with the second guy? What a beautiful pause menu. So the gear is gettable. It's hard, but it's gettable. But how can I get... Okay, so what have we established we can do? We can get the gray guy over here. We could even set up a bubble here beforehand. Put the bubble here. Get the gray guy somewhere over here. But we don't move fast enough is the issue. Like, we're not respawned and bubbly again quickly enough to take advantage of him being up there. Unless we put like a painter up here. No, I don't really like that. Because that happens automatically. If you do nothing, it'll happen. And then you have two Otomos and then the world is just your oyster. That was interesting. Just kind of stood in his way. Made him turn around. So you can't make this, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. That was interesting. We leave a bubble on this side. No, see, I need to die. We leave a bubble. Okay, you need to be red. I want to use my left hand for this. So I can use my mouse. We get bubbly. We leave a bubble over here. This will push the gray guy up. We kill ourselves. We set up a bubble. No! I guess that's fine. No! Okay. This is hard to do, so, you know, already it's looking like probably not the way to do it, but it's just a concept. We leave a bubble over here. We end it all. And then I want a bubble here, but walking off does do it. No! Okay. You know what? Let's just do this one first. Walking off leaves a bubble. No, but then I can't. The order does matter. Okay. Put a bubble here. Okay. We seek the end of it all. Leave another bubble here. Okay, so what am I planning to do? I don't think I need the bubble over here, because I want to leave a bubble. I can get the gray guy up here and onto this bubble. But I won't have time to get where I need to be. Whoops, I burned a bubble. That's fine, we didn't need that one. So we leave a bubble just by doing nothing. The gray guy goes over, walks on that bubble. Ends up over there. That doesn't do anything. Really, what I'm trying to kind of stumble into is a scenario where you need the gray guy to land on a chain of bubbles that lets your one Otomo get to the flag. But I don't know how to make that happen. Oh. So I can get a bubble there. Maybe I don't put the pit here. Maybe I put it further over. Or maybe I have the gray guy stand over here? No. As it is, wait, how did I get the gear? I got it on this layout, right? Oh, okay, you just do that. That's not that bad. Whoops. Am I too dumb? I feel like I'm trying to build a house out of Legos, but I'm not very good at it. And I only have the weird bucket of Legos. It's kind of like a weird mishmash. I could just buy another Lego set, but then I'd have to go out and do it. and like go somewhere and buy it. I'd rather puzzle something out with my bucket of Legos. You feel me? Yeah, what I'm feeling from this, whoops, open to terminal, is that we are not getting to Elizabeth's levels. There's no world where I design a bunch of levels in like the 8 hours of work time I have left. That's just not going to happen. Unless I get some help with it, but I'm hesitant to do that. Because I'm greedy. I'm a greedy boy. Okay. This is not particularly productive. What did we learn? Oh, my layers are messed up. Okay. Go to level. This is fine. But it actually looks like this. And there's a thing here. This is further over like that. Okay. And also this is further up. Swoop. Like that. And this looks like this. There's a platform here, and then we have a hole in the ground. And then we can remove this and this and move that upward, because this is still true. And let's remove all this. And this doesn't exist anymore. Okay, now we've proven that we can get this gear. That's good. But I need to, also, this is not red anymore. This is gray. Which is a shame. So I'll just, whoops. I'll just make it black. Because gray would be hard to see on the background. So I can put a bubble here. I can put a bubble here. I could probably devise a situation where I can put a bubble here if I give this a little height. And I can get this guy up here. And I can also get him like this. No, I don't have enough time to do that. Because I can't leave this bubble. To get this guy over here requires 2 bubbles. And then, so this will be missing, this will be missing. I can put this here beforehand, but in the time it takes him to walk back, I won't have time to do this route. To do like this route and get a bubble back. It just takes too long. So I can't get him to do a double jump this way, which is fine. I don't know why I would want that anyway. But I can get him to do this. So my dream would be like you just sync jump off him. But this distance is so short compared to what blue has to do to get over there. So let's make that shorter. Let's cut this. Just cut this whole thing. Make this shorter. Make it a short ride to go like this. So, okay. now what this looks like is a little different. So you have to leave this bubble last, because that's what's gating the colorless Otomo from consuming this bubble. Okay, so you leave that bubble last. You can set up this bubble, perch here, wait until this guy falls and dies. Or actually, right as he passes, you leave this. You follow him to his death. So you're starting. Also, this is dependent on not being able to just click Otomos to recover them. So let's disable that. Now that we have a restart button, we can just get rid of this. Yeah. Okay. I was just commenting out the section of code that does that. So, okay, back to it. You'll be following this guy to his death. So he'll get a little bit of a head start. So he has to clear this before you can... Okay, the solution is we move this here, I think. So you don't have to do the, like, back and forth. You can just go. Okay, let's try it. Okie dokie. Zooming in and out because... Shut up. Do that. Move this so here. You can replace this. Banish these. And hope you have enough space. Whoops. Let's actually put a couple blocks here too. Okay, first, couple things. One, you need to not be able to make this jump on your own. This upwards jump. Okay, clicking on them doesn't work anymore. So can you just make that jump? Probably not. But if you leave the bubble really close to the edge, maybe? Wasn't that close. I don't think you can do it. But anyways, we left the bubble. Oh, hold on. First of all, let's do an evil. Leave that open. And then you need to be, okay, shooting out to the right. So we leave the second bubble first. Oop. Yes. We die. We chill up here. We follow him down. We die. We race him over. Ah! Oh my god, it's so close. Wait, that was so close. Okay, hold on. Get rid of this. I think that was a problem. extend. Can I extend this out one more block, you think? Or will it make it possible to do it on your own? Let's see. Ooh. That's about as ideal as you can get it. Let's see if you can do that. Okay, you can. So let's, whoops, I keep forgetting that I don't have to close it anymore. Let's see what it's like if you have the sync jump. How far over do you get? Okay. Follow him down. Holy cow. Okay, I think that was a bad example. Let me try it again. Okay, leave that there. Be careful here. Follow him down. Swoop. Race him over. Whoa. Wow. It's even worse. It's so much worse. And you can nab the thing by standing on his head. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. How high do I get with this bubble? Christ, man. It's all falling apart. So you can do the sync jump, but it's just worse than using the bubble. Do I make the bubbles worse, do you think? If I decrease the height of a bubble? Okay, either way, right now this is not viable. Shrink you. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Man, I didn't think level design would be where this project died. Okay, we can leave a bubble. Nope, we can't. Leave a bubble. Die. Follow him to his death. Do the sync jump. Yeah, it's just worse. Just strictly worse. What if you do the triple? You leave a bubble here, here, and here. And then you bounce off his head as he's coming towards you. Is that too much? No, I needed that bubble. Leave one there. So the goal is to get the gray guy over here. He doesn't turn around anymore because I put a pit there. So what does that look like? So I would have time to get here. He would turn around and jump up this way. But I think that would just be worse because he was jumping up from here. And now he's jumping up from here. Unless I put the bubble down here. Okay, let's try that. But how are we going to get him over there? Okay. Is this idea fundamentally flawed? Maybe. How do I know? I guess it's a good learning. If there's anything I've learned from this, is that it's not implementation or art that will make or break the project. It's not even the mechanics, really, necessarily. But it just lives and dies on the design. That's tough. That's something I don't have much experience with. And I feel like I don't have the time to go create a bunch more mechanics that would give me a bigger Lego bucket to build from. But I'm not creative enough for my small Lego bucket. Okay, quick interlude that might solve all my problems. We're gonna try and enable moving platforms on these guys. And we're gonna see what breaks. So what happens if they just walk on each other? This is a bad level for this. Let's go to intro to stacking. Last time, one just walks much faster on the other. Yeah. But we actually have a function for that now. Okay. Grounded, jump, and walking. Let's see what this does. Go to intro to stacking. That did not work. What is get collider? Returns the first object that the ray intersects. Would that be this collision shape or would it be the Otomo? Well, let's see. Are you gonna crash? No, it just does the same thing. Right, so you should not keep moving. You should always have this. The friction. So now you should slow to a stop on him. Ah! That's kind of funny. bottom. Oh yeah. Now this is spaghetti. Oh, was that different? It's hard to know. What happens if I wait? Interesting. Hold on. So can I jump with you as well? No. That's a shame. Okay. Then this is dead in the water. Oh, let's undo. I'm kind of convinced that that wasn't working. Well, okay. Redo it all. Okay, hold on. No, okay, that's fine. Okay, back to basics. Bouncy bubbles. So this is kind of turning into the guiding gray level, to be honest. This is crazy. This has taken like an hour and a half to make one level. That's not a great sign. I do have a little bit more vertical space I can use if I need it. I can also put the soap right under the factory for a little bit more horizontal space. I don't know what I'd do with it. I don't know. Maybe we take an interlude from this. Me using interlude twice in one episode. I didn't have a joke. I thought I might come up with one by the time it came out of my mouth, but alas. So this one I think we can use, instead of guiding a gray Otomo, we guide a red Otomo that's been painted gray. And we need to clean this Otomo and guide him around obstacles with bubbles. Maybe? We can put pits. We could put more paint stations. But we need the gray Otomo to be clean of the paint so we can do like a double jump to get the flag. That's the plan. So we can put a flag like, how high can you, this is probably good. Put a flag here. Okay. Is this, yeah, that should be fine. We can put a factory up here. Put one maybe down here. This guy will be going left. And they'll be red, I guess. This guy will be going right and he will be blue. Let's actually reverse it. You are blue. You are red. Okay. You're going to have a painter right here. You're going to paint him gray or like greenish. And then we're going to have soap like down here or something. So the goal is to get this painted Otomo to the soap so you can use them to sync jump up here. And there won't be enough space to set up a bubble to do this. That's the plan. Back to the drawing board. Hide all this. I don't want to see it. Get out of my face. Except you. You can stay. Okay, what do we have? We've got a flag over here. We've got a factory here and a factory like here. So we'll put a red, orange, yellow, green, blue. A blue factory. And a red one. And then we have a green painter here. Okay. Now what? And then there's soap down here. I don't think we can use intermediate painters because we just have the one soap at the bottom. It wouldn't do anything. Oh, okay. Maybe you put this factory up here too. And you put soap under it. And then we box this in so you can't avoid the painter. So they both fall down this hole. One of them has soap. The other doesn't. So the natural conclusion to this green Otomo should be death. So if you just let him walk, he'll die. I think that's going to be the kicker here. Like if the green Otomo lands anywhere on this bottom layer, he'll just die. Because he'll fall into one of the pits. But if you can get him here, like, then you're good. So what do we have then? We can make tiny little pits, I guess, that he just gets stuck in. That's kind of boring. Chairs will just respawn him. I think my Lego bucket is too small. One of two things is true. Either my Lego bucket is too small or my brain is too small. I would really like to believe that my Lego bucket is too small. That's so much less painful. I don't know. Maybe I think I just stop the recording here and try and just think about it. I'm not really making progress. It's kind of 2 hours down the drain. That's a shame. Well, thanks for watching if you did. Thanks for listening if you didn't. This may be the tipping point where this project dies. We'll see. I guess in 5 days we'll know. I am hopeful. Well, hard to say.